Welcome to 90 Day Fiance
Three-way.
Replay.
Also known as the Two Nerds and B Show. How are you doing, Nerd One?
I'm doing well. How are you, Nerd Two?
I am doing well. And Queen B?
Wonderful. Nerd power.
That's right.
We all know.
You didn't get called a nerd because, I don't know, maybe for some reason they could just tell who the nerds are.
Yeah, I'm just so cool over here.
That's true. Know? I mean, if you could see her right now, she's got on Supreme hat.
She got her Instagram kombucha.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm an influencer.
She's an influencer. Follow
amongst
her.
My two nerds.
That's right. Hey, the nerds got to do the back end stuff, so all you have to do is look cool.
And you do.
Yeah, that's right.
Speaking of nerds, no, you know what? He doesn't even get the title of nerd. Andrew.
Speaking
Amira
of
and Andrew.
Yeah,
he is not a nerd.
Show.
He is nerd is too good of a word.
How annoying is TLC, by the way, for like dragging on this like 20-minute episode?
It was.
Why couldn't they just end it last week?
I know. I agree.
Show.
I totally agree. But there was some good juicy stuff that came out of it. Okay, so then they went back and forth again about Andrew wanting to speak to Amira. And guys, I'm really glad that Amira stood her ground and was like, no. I don't even care what the cast says, which I was really mad about because they were trying to pressure Amira into being face to face with Andrew again, like having a conversation back and forth. Like, why? She feels like threatened by him. She doesn't feel comfortable. She should be able to say what she wants to say. And then Andrew will come on and they could ask him questions about some things that Amira said and he can respond.
Yeah. I guess
so what's the big deal?
One is, why didn't Andrew want to be given the time to say his piece? Like, why was he only there to speak to Amira? That means Amira doesn't want to have anything to do with him. So he used this show, this platform to try to, I don't know, get some kind of reconciliation from their relationship, maybe get the last word in.
I feel like he probably had something in his pocket. Like he was ready to bust out on her in front of everybody to embarrass her, to make her look bad. And when he couldn't do that, he just acted like a big baby and just bounced.
Couldn't he have just, if he really wanted to say, if all the rumors from the rumor mill were true, that their fight was something about something else that was unrelated to Andrew being dramatic, if he had that kind of dirt on her, he could have just said it. She didn't need to be there for him to be like, well, this is the actual truth of what happened for why she wouldn't get on the plane to America.
Yeah. I mean, and also Amira said that she did send the ring back and she sent it back with gifts for him and, his family. And he never replied or said thank you or anything. But now he wants to only talk to her on TV. Like he didn't want to talk to her off of TV. I don't know. My assumption is because according to Amira, he didn't contact her or say thank you. But only on TV is when he wants to talk to her, which makes me think that he really doesn't give a crap about Amira. He just wants to make himself look good.
Yep. Get the last word.
Yes, get that last word in.
Yeah, it seems like his whole MO. And you're right. It was really good of Amira to stand her ground because I think the fact that she wasn't there, it kind of changed the dynamic of the group where everybody was throughout the whole show, the couples were commenting on each other. But it felt like when it was her turn, like everybody was like going after her.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Like it felt like she was singled out. So it was good for her to be like, it's like, I don't want to talk to him. And that's how it's going to be.
And then the other thing that I found really annoying is like, how dare Jovi and Brandon, while Amira was telling her story, just be like, no, that doesn't happen. I can't believe that this would happen, that they would detain you without telling you any reason, that they would hold you in a cell without any explanation. I'm like, who died and made you the king of Mexico immigration? Like, I mean, they must have their policies. They probably did whatever they had to do. So it's like, just because it's not to your Western standard of what it means when you're being detained, because what you're used to is the American system, like doesn't make her experience any less terrible.
And not to mention, Jovi said that he traveled a lot, but he's also we're just going to put it out there. He is from a privileged sector.
And with an American citizenship, right? The American citizenship and the American passport gets you in more ports. This is nerd fact for you guys. We have partnerships with like more than 100 countries. So you don't need a visa when you go to travel those countries. So why would they hold you? For what reason?
Yeah, and Brandon doesn't know anything. So what is he talking about?
His life has been on the farm.
Taking care of cute animals.
Yeah, like I trying to act like he knows, but he doesn't know.
Yeah,
he needs to go
to a strip club, bro. Jesus.
Right, that's true. He's never even been to a strip club. He needs to go ask his mom about the rules. Okay,
right.
Go ahead, Brandon. Yes, I'm glad she stood her ground about the whole thing. That means that Amira is growing, because she said, remember, like the whole time Andrew was controlling her, and at the end of her story, she's like, I will grow and I will be a strong woman and I will never let, so-and-so control me again, another man. And there you go. She actually...
Wiki rewind time. So what do we all think about Amira now that she basically revealed that she's going to have another season on 90 Day Fiance with her new man?
She is?
Well, I mean, she's going, I mean, isn't that where this is leading?
Oh, you know what? I mean, that's interesting. I mean, she did say that she is dating somebody now, and she thinks that this is her one, and he's from the US.
Yeah, why though? Why? So playing devil's advocate, why, Amira? Why would you put yourself in this position again, given what you just went through?
I hope he's not Andrew. I hope he's a nice guy, a regular old nice guy looking for a nice girl in this crazy world.
Girl, she crazy.
Okay, and then we found out the real reason of why Amira started to freak out. It was because Andrew said that she had to get pregnant within, like, right away, or he wasn't going to marry her at the end of the 90 days.
That's some balls.
Oh my God.
That's some crazy manipulation right there.
It is. He's so manipulative. And he's still trying to manipulate the narrative.
I saw that he started a whole like Instagram account that's just all about hating on Amira.
Haters gonna hate, as they say.
I guess
we see you, haters. Just go out there and hate. We thrive in.
I feel like Amira's like, moving on, but Andrew's still, he's still mad. Stay mad, Andrew.
Do you think he's still mad because it ruined his image, or because he feels like, Amira was just this weak little thing and he was able to control her, and now she's finding her way and he's just like pissed off about it?
Probably because he ruined his image. I mean, I feel like Amira said he was right back on the dating site, right?
Right.
So he probably doesn't really care that much about her, or he never did. Mm-hmm. And so it's probably just, he wants to reclaim his image.
And then Julia pipes in and she's like, I don't understand. Like, what's going on? Because he looks like a nice, calm dude. But when I look at Amira, she looks like she's shaking. Like, she looks so scared. I'm like, man, Julia, you're so young, girl. You're so young.
That's what a manipulator does.
Exactly. I mean, there's plenty of people out there who aren't what they seem. Right? Come on. Is this new to you?
Good thing she ended up with innocent Brandon.
I know. Oh, gosh. Right. And then they went over like the whole thing about the recap in Mexico and how he never tried to contact. Do you think, I guess he really didn't care about her at all. I don't know. It's weird though, because she's really beautiful. So I don't understand.
It's also weird that, what did they not talk about, or did she not see the episode where he did try to call immigration?
Oh, did she say that he never did any?
I mean, she never brought up, she said that he didn't do anything at all. Mm-hmm. How Cass was like, well, if I was gone missing for 3 days, I wouldn't have a charge on my phone.
All right.
So it's like we did see him try to make phone calls and, try to figure out who in the airport just how to kept getting hung up on. I mean, I don't know how long he tried because we did make fun of him for like wanting to drink after.
And like planning his whole vacation
That's
after.
right. He's like, oh, I need some me relaxation time.
ATV and massage and a bunch of tours and
It's like,
eating dinner.
Yeah, I tried for a few hours. Yeah, she'll probably be all right. I'm doing my own thing.
Yeah. The French embassy got this.
They did defend him though. They were like, what do you mean? Like he didn't text you, or he didn't text you at all, or he texted you but a little bit. They got on her about it. Like especially Jovi and Yara. Yara was really on her.
Yeah, but even if he only texted you a little bit, let's say, it wasn't exactly true that he didn't text her at all, even just doing it a little bit, it's like you might as well not do anything.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about it.
I thought that's how, when she said it, like when she said barely anything, I kind of understood it as a way like it was so minuscule that it was like nothing to me. It wouldn't have changed anything. It wouldn't have made me feel better. It wouldn't have done anything to get me out of that situation, is what I kind of felt when she said it was nothing. It was, that whole communication was nothing.
And they took it as, oh, look, your story is changing. You're lying. You're lying.
Yeah. I don't know. So survey says, was she lying about this? Yes or no?
No, I don't think so at all.
I mean, like, how could she? What would she be lying about? We know that she was detained in Mexico. How could she have made that up?
No, about whether Andrew is truly evil or not, I guess is like what she's lying about. Like
no,
whether
I think after the text messages came out, I was like, there's no going back from that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm sure she has receipts for all of this.
Nice of her to not show all of them. I wish she would have an OnlyFans and like shows us, because I'd pay.
Yeah, right. Just to see Andrew burn even more.
Yeah, I paid $9.99 for this information.
Instead of it's naked pictures of her, it's just like
I don't want those. No, I just want those. I want the Andrew receipts.
I mean, she was looking really nice in that
Andrew
corset.
Receipts. That's right. She did. She was super fit.
Oh, okay. And so what do you think about her having like an American man? Yeah. Do you guys think then that she's just trying to get to the US?
Yeah, man. Come on.
You do?
Did you know about the rumors? I read the rumors.
Oh, I didn't read it. What do they say?
Apparently, Mademoiselle Amira has been trying to be part of many reality TVs.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, she was a reality show whore, kind of, I guess. And so she's part of this like reality TV kind of whoring herself out.
Oh, she's a good actress.
Yeah. So she's been,
if that's true,
apparently in communication with some ex-cons. And so people were thinking, oh, maybe she wanted to get to life after lockup.
Oh, God, Amira, don't do that.
She tried to get into Big Brother France and didn't make it.
She should do Marrying Millions.
Maybe. Yeah.
She looks great enough for it. I don't know though. The way she said that she loves Andrew and all of that, I really believe it. It could be fake, acting, but she's doing a great job. Yeah. She should pursue acting if that's all fake. All right. So that's the end of them. And I'm glad that Andrew never got his last word. I'm glad that he just left. Okay. I don't give a crap about what he has to say. Good riddance.
Really hate him.
Mm-hmm. I do. I don't even care if all of Amira's stuff was a lie. I still believe everything about Andrew. Andrew sent those text messages, and I'm pretty sure he said all that stuff about her being pregnant. If not, he wouldn't marry her.
Yeah, I wish we saw those.
I know. I wish that we saw that too. Okay, should we do Tarik and Hazel?
Ugh. Okay.
This was kind of interesting. I think this conversation was interesting. There was a lot of judgment going on, and
I just hated Hazel's face.
Oh, I feel like
stupid face that she kept making. Why don't you gouge her eyes out?
Hazel got a lot of, I don't know, she got a lot of like sass, or like, I don't know if she found her voice all of a sudden. She found her voice, I think. She's been here and she's like, you know what? I am here. I am not a quiet person, quiet, timid person. I'm gonna say everything I need to say. I got toot in me. Okay, I got some attitude.
And she like anyone you know? I feel like she's like every friend I've ever had.
Wait, what are you trying to say?
Yeah.
What are you trying to say?
When something unsatisfactory has been said, that face is always made.
What? Please, hair flip. Okay, so Hazel says that she still wants to find a girlfriend, and then they start educating the cast about having a third is not just about sex. Okay, it's also about the mind. All right, this is very, very common polyamorous relationships, and I don't really know much of anything about it, so I was also getting educated.
Oh, I know all about it.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, so do you agree with his definition?
Correct. So I came across polyamory while working at this place, and there was a person who was polyamorous.
Mm-hmm.
So she had multiple partners, yes, but they themselves do not date each other. So I think at some point she revealed that she also dated women in addition to men. And then at one point, these two girls were dating the same guy and then ended up dating each other. So that was like a total Tarik and Hazel.
So not necessarily like a threesome.
No, I don't think they have threesomes. So it's like a monogamous relationship with multiple people. So apparently it's a whole needs-based thing that you have to have your needs be met. And if, a person can only satisfy a certain like X, Y, and Z of your needs, then you have to get the rest of it from someone else. And then that person's never usually giving you all your needs. So then you get it from someone else. But then you also are okay with the fact that these people aren't getting their needs from you. So they also go out and party.
What are your thoughts on that, Dylan and Will?
There's a bunch of needy people.
It sounds like the most selfish relationship I've ever heard of.
Does it?
Yeah.
I mean, okay. They do say, yes. Okay. The relationship therapist, the popular lady, Esther Perel, she says that you can't expect like these days, because we don't have that community like we used to, we're so focused on work, like families spread apart. It's not like back in the day when your aunts and uncles and your friends and all of that all live close together. So you can get, your needs met from different aspects. Now it's just all based on your partner, like be it a man or a woman. You expect them to meet all your needs, and that's simply not reality.
Correct.
Like they cannot meet all your needs, and you will end up being unhappy if that's how you feel. But today's society is kind of putting that, like when they say you need to find the one, you have to find the one that will complete you, and that's not true. And so I agree. So I mean, I don't necessarily think that you need to go and like have sex with a bunch of different people. But they also said, I'm not really sure. Like, but Tarik said it's not also about only sex. So.
I mean, these people were all about it, but
yeah, they were all about sex.
They were that kind of people.
Okay.
I mean, like I'm making a face at you. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
I hear you.
They're those kind of people. And I mean, randomly too, while, we have a community lunch, so we all have lunch at the same time. And this one person who's in that polyamorous relationship said out loud to the group, man, it's been like 2 months since I went on a first date. I really need to go out on a first date. So it's like, even with these many partners, they're still out there looking for something. It's like, it's just, when do you become satisfied that what you have are meeting everything that you need? Or is it you just need a title for something to explain why you want multiple partners, right? Nothing, there's anything wrong with it.
I just thought of something, you guys.
What?
Okay, are we in a polyamorous relationship? I mean, I love you guys. You know, and Tarik said it's not about sex. Also, it's about the mind, and he's friends with Minty because maybe he loves her mind, and they're friends. And the polyamory. Yeah, we're polyamorous.
You're polyamorous. We're putting a new letter on the LGBTQ spectrum.
That's right.
Well, I think there's a difference between romantic and platonic. That's why. That's the difference there.
Yeah.
I'm romantically making love to your mind.
Ew. Wait, there's a title. There's something called something. There's a title for that. Sapiosexual.
There is.
Yeah. When you're in love with someone's mind.
There's a demisexual.
What's that?
You're only sexually attracted to somebody if you have an emotional connection to them.
Oh, that's me. I think
is that you?
Yes. Because
even if somebody's like hella hot, like if you have no emotional, really?
Yeah, I mean, I don't feel like I need to have sex with them.
Walked in there right now. No, open the door and be like, Bianca, you can have it.
Okay, if I just saw him and I didn't watch his movies and stuff, no, I wouldn't take it.
Oh, she made an emotional connection.
Yes, I made an emotional connection.
Okay.
Through movies.
I see it.
All right.
That's interesting.
I see it.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what happened there. All right, we got some education here.
We learned so much. Polyamory. Yes, that's what the title of the show should be.
I was shocked when they came out that they didn't have like a threesome because I really thought they did.
Oh, me too. I felt like they were lying actually when they said, no, we never had a threesome. But I'm like, why would Tarik lie?
Yeah, I mean, he has no reason to lie.
I know, but which is... I guess then Hazel just got really jealous of Minty and Tarik's connection.
Yeah, but I mean, that's the thing with like the polyamory kind of relationship from the outset. It just seems like it's hard to make everything always like equal, and like at least like Hazel wants everything to be equal all the time, or at least to be like the number one. But like that's not how it's gonna work. I feel like if somebody has emotional connection to somebody else, you can't always. They're not gonna be okay with like, okay, you're just gonna be number two always, no matter what. Like that's not gonna work. I don't think.
I wonder if it's true if Tarik said that he would never delete her number, because I feel like that's a big problem. If it comes between you and your marriage, then you have, I don't know, you have to really rethink what's going on here. Because it seems that Hazel's really not down with him still communicating with Minty.
Yeah, I don't understand why he's fighting to be her friend. Like, I felt like he was so dumb when, like, during this whole episode. Like, why are you that she's pissing Hazel off? Like, why is she's not even in the same country as you. Like, why are you fighting so hard to be her friend? And it's going to cause you so much strife in your actual relationship. Is it just because she's Thai?
Yeah, I think so. He wants a plan B. That's what I keep thinking is like the reason why he can't quit her is because he secretly thinks that if this relationship ended, I have another one.
No, really?
Yeah,
he has a daughter and everything. Like he's going to go through all this trouble with Hazel?
Yeah, but like his whole thing was like, I love Thai, I love Thailand, I love speaking Thai. Why are you with Hazel?
Why can't he find like a Thai guy friend to hang out with?
He wants to bang them.
To fill his other needs.
To fill his Thai needs.
I don't think he has those kind of needs.
He doesn't have the Thai need, of loving, the language and the culture. He could fulfill that.
He wants to have those needs met simultaneously while doing other things.
See, this would be like a major deal breaker for me. If my partner was constantly talking to somebody who, he had like a sexual connection with that person and that he would refuse to stop. Like, what? Then go be with that person then. Like, I don't understand what's going on here.
And I feel like Like if I was Hazel, I'd be super pissed too because you could tell Minty is like gaslighting her. It's like
I know.
telling saying things to piss her off. Like she
Yeah.
knows it's like she's trying to act like,
Right.
oh, it's nothing. She's like, why? Why is she mad? Why is she so I don't get it. Why? Like you know why.
Yeah. I'm so much prettier than her.
She's very pretty when she she's nice. I mean, like she she knows that she's doing something wrong when she's like, there's no reason why we can't be friends. Me and Tarik, there's no reason why we can't be friends. It's like that's messed up. You know what's wrong.
Yeah. And she said that she thinks the problem started because she's more into women than man. And, Hazel is more, I don't know, probably into women. I don't know. And although Hazel was like, no, that's not true. That's not true. I don't know. But when they're arguing amongst each other, Hazel and Tarik, and Minty's just there smiling.
Causing trouble.
Come on, yeah. Tarik, get it together. Okay. Do you think they're gonna work out?
I don't know. They got some. I mean, if they have the problem of like, apparently Tarik straight up lied to Hazel because Hazel was like, "Oh, you have amnesia now." You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And if they're still gonna try and find a girlfriend, I feel like it's gonna blow up in their faces. So I really don't know.
All right. I think if they give up having the 3, they'll work out. If they keep trying to pursue it, I don't know. We'll see. I hope they do, though. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
Mike and Natalie. Okay, so they do a flashback of the argument between Mike and Natalie about how Mike stayed over at his best friend's house the night before her wedding and her husband wasn't there, or fiance or whatever. And he was like with his shirt off. And then Natalie thought that he cheated. And they bring on the friend whose name is Sara. And she says like, no, nothing ever happened. We're just friends, and if he was shirtless or any of that, like, I don't know anything about it, like I just announced I was going to take a shower. There's a lot of people in the house, and that was that. What do you guys think about this story with Natalie? You think she overreacted?
The only thing we were surprised about this whole exchange was that these two had a fight, but nothing. We predicted how this story was going to end. Yeah, that's true. Then they had a screaming match, and Sara put into like what Natalie had said.
And then even when Natalie was correcting Sara, and she's like, no, I did not say that. All I said was, where is your husband, Sara? Where is your husband? Like, what? That's super rude. What do you like? Even if somebody said that to me, like the first thing you ever say to me, like we're just meeting, like the first thing you say is, oh, where is your husband, Sara? Like, come on, who's going to take that nicely?
Well, plus she also probably did call her a whore because she thought Mike was sleeping with her.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm sure she did. And then Julia pipes in and she's like, never trust a man and a woman to be close friends. I would not be okay with this. One likes the other, blah, blah, blah. One will always love the other. What do you guys think about her point of view?
Well, that makes sense. But she would say that as we see on the preview for the next season. We can talk about that later, though.
No, say it. What happens?
Well, apparently, like then there's a trailer for the next season, Happily Ever After, and her and Brandon are on it.
I missed it.
And there's a scene where she and Brandon are having lunch with some of Brandon's friends, and then apparently Brandon is just joking around with his friend, who's a girl, and she gets pissed. She gets really mad.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I would have to say personally, I mean, we had this type of conversation before, but if my significant other had a good girlfriend that he has known before me, I think that's fine. Like, yeah, whatever. But if he all of a sudden has like somebody who's really close, like after we met each other, and I don't know. I think that I would be I would be a little bit weirded out. I may have to like ask some questions and get to know her or something. How about you guys?
Yeah, I think I'll be okay with it.
Really, like a really close friend, like all of a sudden, like after, not like a long term, not like they have known that person for a really long time before you.
Yeah, but we've talked about this. As long as we're clear on what's happening and that I knew this person.
All right. That's true.
Yeah. Like if they bond on something that you're not interested in, you know, as long as you're clued in, it's like, yeah, it's fine.
Oh, right. Okay, wait. So, when it came to Tarik and Tarik and Hazel, apparently Hazel would be okay with it if they were on a group chat. What did you guys think about that? Like, she let them communicate, but it had to be a group chat.
I think so. If it's what they're talking about really is innocent. About like, hey, good morning. How are you? How's this thing?
But what if you're like, hey, we're just friends? Like, why do you have to be in on all of everything that we're talking about? Like,
well, if that's what it takes for you to keep your friend rather than completely distancing yourself.
Okay, so you feel like Hazel's request is okay.
Yeah. Here's a secret. You do that group chat and then you have a back chat.
That's what I was thinking. Like they're probably communicating in another chat.
Using another platform of some kind.
Well, I think they're a special case though. I mean, they have all that history or whatever.
That's true. Okay, and then the friend says that she feels like they're not a good fit because he's like a jokester and she's very serious. And there's never been any romantic thing between the two of them, between Sara and Mike. And Natalie just said a bunch of like crazy things to her, like all Americans are whores.
Yeah, whores.
And that's
when she was denying it though, like it looks like she's like begging. Just like denying it, but also begging Sara to take it back. She knew it looked so bad. And I feel like they panned to like Yara and she was just like shaking her head, looking down, shaking her head. Like Natalie was like a bad representation of Eastern Europe.
It's probably like they probably have that as an inside joke between all of them, right? And it's like someone is saying it out loud. You're like, oh no. That was a joke.
Come on, Sara. I didn't say that. Come on, Sara.
I was only joking.
And that was that. Yeah.
What a tumultuous season.
It was entertaining. I liked them.
Who do you hate the most?
Andrew.
Yeah. Who do you like the most? One person.
I think I'm gonna go with actually I liked Julia before, but I feel like in these tell-alls I really saw how naive and young she is, and it made me like not like her as much. So Zied.
Whoa, unexpected.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Zied.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with Yara.
Just a nice, happy dude. Oh, you know what? Yara too. Okay, I like Yara too. No, but you know what? I didn't like how Yara was jumping on Amira. Like, come on, let him. Like, what's going on? You know, like saying that she's thinking.
Well, I mean,
she was very suspicious, and yeah, but I did not like that pressure they put on Amira to talk to Andrew. Why would you do that? That's like telling a victim to like forcing that victim to talk to their victimizer.
That's true.
That's messed up. Come on,
that is messed up.
Yeah,
like, hey, talk to them, even though you're not ready.
Yeah, I mean that is wrong, but I think other than that, like she probably walked away from the tell-all in like the best light out of everybody. I feel like.
I do like how she's very honest. I think she's very herself. Doesn't seem like she's pretending or trying to be better for the camera or anything. Mm-hmm. And I like how like Jovi messed up and she was just like, what can I do? I just have to eat that shit and call it a day. Just like what you have to do in marriage. There's plenty of things on both ends,
Yeah,
you
she
know,
was
on
eating a lot
every
of shit.
end.
Like, I gotta eat that shit again.
I know. I just gotta eat that shit again and move on. What can I do? It happened. It's done. This is the father of my kids, and I have to be with him now. Oh, okay. Wait. So then at the end, after the recording, let's do after the recording stuff. Okay, Natalie and Mike, they same old, not in the greatest place, and they need to work on stuff.
We have to see them next season.
Every episode.
Are they on the next season?
Of Happily Ever After. Remember, we showed you the trailer.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I have short-term memory. You guys know this. Okay, and then Tarik continue on with his statement that they don't have to follow anyone's rules. Okay, and what do you guys think about what Tarik said? He's like, I don't know, like they were judging us for polyamory love, but we have less problems than they do between two people than us between three.
Doesn't that make sense? I mean, they have twice as many problems because he has to deal with two people.
No, but he's saying that they have less problems than the actual, than the other couples that aren't polyamorous.
That's not true. I don't think so.
I feel like, I mean, their issue is just like really big in comparison, even if it's quantity less.
I mean, their issue, I think, could be solved very simply if he would just stop talking to Minty.
Well, that's why. I mean, you can't solve that, right? How do they solve that?
Yeah. And Zied and Rebecca are having a lovely, wonderful, loving relationship. Very lovely and loving, and everything's great.
They fall under the thanks for playing, guys. Have a good marriage.
Mm-hmm.
We will see you never.
Yes. Hopefully it'll be an uneventful, happy marriage. Julia says that she wants to move out of the farm. Brandon says that, she has to lower her expectations. Okay. And then when they did that, like ITM of Brandon, like in the moment interview, I looked at him and he looked really tired. And I was like, do they have 3 kids already? Because
it's the farm work.
Animals.
He looks like a tired dad. I mean, he does have a busy life though, right? Because he's like working a full-time job. He has a farm. He has to manage his relationship with Julia and his parents.
And his mom.
Yeah.
His parents and his mom.
Right. All right. Understandable, Brandon. I get you. Wait till you have kids.
What a mess.
Okay. And then Yara says that Jovi needs to work really hard on getting back her trust. And okay, if there's anything fake that I think she said, it's this one where she's like, I don't know, maybe it will be better if I go home. Maybe everything will be better if I just, go home. I'm like, yeah, come on, Yara, you're not going back home.
They're baiting us for the next show.
Exactly. Yeah. Right.
I did like how Julia and Yara are like best friends. That was nice.
It is cute. They're very cute.
I really feel like we missed out on like a gold mine of drama by not having Stephanie.
Well, we can talk about her sofa chat next episode.
Was there a sofa chat?
Yeah. You know how she didn't participate?
Uh-huh.
She revealed all on her own show.
Sofa chat?
Something. Sofa talk with Stephanie. Let me see what it's called.
Is it like a red tabletop?
Yeah.
Blue tabletop?
Oh.
Sofa talk. Stephanie tells all.
Okay. Have you listened to it?
I have not.
Okay.
It's on lindasogirly.com.
All right. Then we'll check it out and we could comment.
Yes. But in the meantime, just want to say thank you to everybody who gave us a 5-star review. We really appreciate it. Even if you haven't left a review, please do so on whatever podcast app you use. It really helps us keep creating the podcast. This is the end of season 8. So I want to say thank you to everybody who stayed with us the whole journey. We made it.
Thank you.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, and thank you to everybody again who gave us a review, good or bad. We love our lovers and our haters. It's fine.
Yes, I agree. Even those fake ones, those fake bad ones.
Yeah,
we'll take them.
fake bad reviews. They don't make any sense. Need to learn to English there, whoever you are. Come on.
All right. Anything else?
We look forward to, we hope that you guys listen next season too. We're going to do that, right?
Well,
Happily ever after.
We're definitely going to do that, but we're probably going to finish since we were left on a halfway point, checking on our friends on the other way.
All right. Yeah. You'll still hear from us. So, keep
We're
listening.
Here. Okay. All right. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.